want to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, and we've just, I'm not even going to say what we just done, and still. Ebanie Bridges, what a fantastic fight. Pound for pound, you could be the most entertaining fighter on planet Earth right now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the most entertaining female fighter for sure. I think, and I'll take the credit for that. But no, that was a great fight. I enjoyed it. You know, they're the kind of fights I like to have because I like to entertain, and everyone knows that. So yeah, great fight, great win. I'm very pleased with the win. I'm very pleased with the outcome. I manifested that, and I believe that was going to happen.
Last time out against Roman, you proved that you've improved your boxing skills tenfold. But tonight was a dogfight, wasn't it? It was, yeah, you really took it to her, didn't you? I know. I didn't really get to show you a lot of what we'd been practicing because I wanted, you know, obviously the boxing and stuff, but our game plan was to go in there and just break her heart and take her soul, and I think that's what I did. And that's what I'm good at. I'm good at being relentless, and I got no quit, and I'm good at with pressure. So, and we knew that I was going to win, and she's similar, but I just knew that I was going to be able to outwork her and have a bigger heart. She looked like she wanted out after the first couple of rounds. She took a lot of punishment in there tonight. Do you respect how durable she was in there? I know there's never going to be respect as a person there, but do you respect her as a fighter now? I
always respected her as a fighter. Never didn't respect her as a fighter. I always said she was going to be tough. She is tough. You know, she's been into wars. She's been around for like 11, 12 years. You know, she's been knocked out. She's been knocked down. She's, you know, and she's tough. But I definitely respect her for making it fair. I thought the fight should have been stopped rounds before, but you know, it's good that they stopped it when they did. There's no point of her taking any more punishment.
Like, throughout the week, I've been speaking to Shannon. Oscar spoke to you earlier on in the week, and she's been questioning your morals. She's been really kind of disrespecting you. I think it's been crazy to watch her as an outsider, but is that dead now, or is this still going?
Well, I don't know how she questions my morals when she's the only one, she's been the only one talking trash, you know, and being classless, really. I just kept my mouth shut because, you know what, in the end, it's what happens in the ring. And I continue to say that. You can judge me as much as you want. You can call me whatever you want. She can call me whatever you want. You know, everyone can judge me on what I do outside of the ring or what I look like. But in the end, in boxing, it's about what's inside of the ring, and that's what makes you a champion, and that's why I'm still...
Just show the camera your hand, if that's all right. It's injured tonight.
Yeah. I mean, it's busted. It's... You know, I busted it. It's been busted for a while. All through camp, I've had one hand. I've got surgery Friday. I didn't want to pull out of the fight. There was no way I was pulling out of this fight. I just dug down. And, you know, everyone knows I have no quit. And I said, I just want to get through this fight. And then I have my surgery on my hand because I just know that for me to be undisputed, I need both my hands in training and in a fight. And I can't just keep blocking it. And so, yeah, unfortunately, it's got to be done.
Just a word on Mark Tibbs. I saw in the Matchroom interview in there, you was getting emotional, and you have really formed a very, very strong bond. And it's not just the boxing skill that you've learnt from him, it's the personal relationship that you've formed over the past year.
Yeah, well, I moved away from my whole family, you know what I mean? I moved over here from my whole family, you know, and I went home, did it in 4 weeks, chose to move countries. And Mark's like, you know, a dad, and Jimmy's like my granddad, and they're like my family here in the UK. You know, I've got a lot of friends, and obviously my sponsors are very similar. I've got a really good community and really good support here. I couldn't be here without them. But yeah, I mean, I'm just so pleased that I can make them happy, and everyone else who supports me, all of my fans and everyone that backs me and everyone that believes in me. I'm just so happy that I keep proving their support right and keep proving that whatever comes out of their mouth, it's true. I am just worthy of being a champion.
Everyone sees kind of the side of you, the OnlyFans, the show that you put on.
Ebanie Bridges.
We'll get to that. Well, that'll be the last bit. Don't you think I'm not mentioning that? But everyone's
always business.
Everyone sees that part of you. But do you think it's important to know that you've got a strong team behind you, and you work really hard, and you've worked really hard to become a world champion with quite little experience, really?
Yeah, very little experience. You know, I only had my first amateur fight, you know, 6 years ago. Shannon's been, you know, a pro for 11 years, I think Roman for 15 years. Like, you know, I wasn't even boxing then. But yeah, look, you know, I'm not really here, like, I don't need to change who I am outside. I come in, everyone sees me fight week, you guys all see me. I'm happy, I'm laughing, I'm always smiling, you know, at the presses, on the scales, I'm always smiling when I'm at the fights. I don't do that. When I go through those ropes and my head goes through those ropes, it's game on, and that's when I turn it into a beast, and that's when I become a savage. I don't need to waste energy outside of the ring walking around angry and, you know, tough and all that kind of stuff. That's not me. You know, I'm a happy person. I love everyone, you know, and I like to have a laugh and have fun. And just because I don't walk around all serious and whatever doesn't mean that I don't take the sport seriously. Because when I get through those ropes, you can see by my performances, you can see by what I do and how hungry I am and my no quit that I'm very serious.
Last one on boxing. What's next for you in 2023? You've got to have the surgery. You've got to let your hand heal. I know that's going to take quite a bit of time, but the mid to back end next year is surely going to be Ebanie Bridges all the way. Yeah, definitely. You know, I want to unify. So that's, you know, my plans. Big congratulations to my mate Shannon tonight for winning. I'm glad that she's back in. You know, she's had a lot of time off and that must have been sucked. 9 months killed for me, so I'm sure it sucked for her as well. I want her to get a belt, so I hope she can get a belt maybe while I'm in recovery and then we can unify. That'd be great. Last one. 24 hours on OnlyFans. How's it been going? Mate, I'm blown away. Thank you for everyone that subscribed because, yeah, I don't talk money, but I've got in 24 hours what I thought I'd get in a couple of months. So I just want to say, right, the amount of people who have sent me... I'm having surgery, so I need some income. Thanks, guys. It's going to be lots of content. I just want to say, right, the amount of people who have sent me the picture that you put on Twitter, everyone thinks it's about to load, but no, you've actually blurred it out. Yeah, you got to pay this pay-per-view, yeah. Just go and subscribe and then you can see it. It's actually a pretty sick photo. But yeah, I actually got locked out of my Twitter yesterday, so that's why I'm being so quiet. I got locked out of my Twitter because I wanted to change my password. Because I didn't know my password, and just to give some, like, just so I can be off my Twitter and give someone else just to post some stuff for today, so I didn't be on my phone, and I locked myself out. So I don't know how long it's going to be till I'm in Twitter. So you're going to miss out on my banter for a little bit, but we're working on it. But subscribe to my OnlyFans because that's way better than Twitter anyway. Ebanie, congratulations once again on a fantastic fight, a fantastic performance. You've been quality all week. Thanks for speaking to IFL, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thank you for everyone that supports me and everyone believes in me, and I really, really appreciate it. And I hope that I got a lot of new believers again, and that I just made everyone proud that backs me. Cheers, Ebanie. Thanks.
I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife and saying completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.